GoldenEye 007 for Wii is a reimagining of the original property. It's GoldenEye brought bang up to date with all the levels and locations that you want to see, as well as classic split-screen multiplayer and 8-player Wii Online. I mean, one thing we did is when we were first making this game, we went back to the original film property. We took a look at the film and thought, what would you do with a contemporary GoldenEye game? What locations that you didn't see in the original would you like to go to? So, for example, we now visit Tarkovsky's nightclub, but it's reimagined. It's not a downbeat nightclub in St. Petersburg. It's a contemporary, up-to-date nightclub in Barcelona with fantastic lighting, really beautiful music, great smoke effects. Another really good example of how we've updated the property is Severnaya. It's a very important location in the film, but this is now brought bang up to date so that you experience it from James Bond's perspective. He actually goes to Severnaya and you play up to and including the EMP blast and then through the aftermath of the EMP blast. So it's been a really fine balancing act of, respecting the nostalgia that surrounds this property, respecting what was wonderful about the original film, but also bringing it up to date to make a really relevant, fresh, contemporary gaming experience. To keep the game really true to the original touchstones of the property, we've looked at things like player choice, giving the player the option to play locations either covertly or as an all-out firefight. So you can walk into a location, you can watch guards patrolling, you can listen to their conversations and hear what they're doing, pick up the implied narrative of the space, but then you can choose to take them down covertly, to watch their patrol routes, to go behind a cover block, using the nunchuck to take them down physically, to really use the physicality of Daniel Craig's Bond within these spaces. But you can also go in all guns blazing, it's up to the player to play however they want. We've also made sure that there are multiple routes through the environment. There's not just one prescribed route. You can choose to take the more obvious route, the direct path, or you can go, around the back, under the road, and choose a more covert route through the space. So player choice has been a really, really, really important part of this experience. There's also being a secret agent, being Daniel Craig's reimagining of the James Bond secret agent. So it's a very physical, immediate experience. But you also have all the things you'd expect from a James Bond experience. You've got M on the smart walls giving you your mission objectives. You've got Tanner, played by Rory Kinnear. So it's very true to Daniel Craig's universe, but also bringing all those elements of the property up to date. To work on a game that's got the GoldenEye title on the box is an enormous, enormous responsibility. I mean, it's one that Eurocom, the developer, everyone at Activision and everyone at Eon Pictures take enormously seriously. There is so much expectation around this title. It occupies such an important place in gaming history and such an important place in people's hearts. To be working on a new GoldenEye game carries with it a weight of responsibility that all of us are aware of. But it's also hugely exciting to have the opportunity to bring this property bang up to date, with the power of the Wii platform, with contemporary design aesthetic. It's a privilege, it really is an honour to work on this property, and it's one we all find hugely exciting. And we've talked a little bit about split screen multiplayer. Split screen couch co-op is a huge part of this experience, both with the narrative characters, Trevelyan, Bond, Natalia, Onatop, Tarkovsky, but also 8 classic characters including Dr. No, Oddjob, Jaws, Scaramanga, Baron Samedi. So it's a really great package. But then of course this is a contemporary game, and so we've got Wii Online, up to 8 players online with a full experience points, unlock and perk system, loads of weapons, loads of hosting options. So it's a really, really, really full online and offline multiplayer package. People are going to really love it, we think. GoldenEye 007 will be out exclusively on the Wii platform in November of this year.